Welcome back to my channel. This is Sydney. Sydney Nicole, Sydney Green, Sydney Kid, whatever people call me. So obviously this video is about how I am practicing gratitude during COVID-19. I never knew that I was an essential worker until this whole thing started. When I started my job, I was like, okay, cool, it's a job. I can deal with it. It pays good. I don't hate the people I work with, and the job is not going to say relatively easy, but it's a little less stressful. I mean, I have my days where work is like a lot, but most days work is pretty great. So I have been teleworking for going on 3 weeks. It'll be 3 weeks this coming Saturday. And honestly, I don't hate it, but I also don't love it either. That's pretty much all I can say about it. It has allowed me to get some things done around the house and, you know, catch up on some well-needed rest, because I was working 2 jobs for about 3, almost 4 months. So the teleworking is definitely like a plus. So gratitude is basically being thankful for the things you have in life, and not actually, let's look up the definition. So the definition of gratitude is the quality of being thankful, readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. So basically just being thankful for the things that you have, like I said, and expressing positive emotions, which will also improve your health. So ways that I've been practicing gratitude during all of this is simply not thinking about everything that is going on, because at the end of the day, all of the things that are going on are things that we can't control ourselves. So, and I'm a firm believer that things happen for a reason. So this whole coronavirus and being on lockdown, all of these things are happening for a reason. And though we may not know the reason right now, there is a reason. And when this is over, people will come out better than how they went in. Businesses will be started. People will be more relaxed. And I just think that we just need to, like, I mean, be present, because it's hard to not be present, but also don't be too present that you forget that there is life outside of corona. And then it's like you look on the news and it's just corona, corona, corona. There's nothing else, because I mean, that's the trending topic in the world today. Next week, the week after that, last week, even months from now, we're gonna look back and be like, wow, this happened this year. Like, who would have thought? So for me, it's just being grateful. And right, so back to me being, I'm sorry. Okay, so back to me being an essential worker. I took the job not knowing that I was in fact an essential worker. I took it because, like I said, it paid great, you know, the benefits were good. So when the whole coronavirus started, it was like, okay, well, you know, everyone's jobs are letting them have 2 weeks of leave, or, you know, whatever, to give them some time off of work. But my 2 weeks of leave never came. So I'm thinking, where was my 2 weeks? Everyone's, you know, their jobs are letting them go home. You know, where is my 2 weeks? So I'm thinking the 2 weeks is never coming. My job is not talking about giving us leave or any of this. So I'm just getting like a little anxious, because I'm like, wow, I could really use 2 weeks off to do nothing, you know? And so my 2 weeks never came. So I'm seeing how my friends and family are either teleworking or they're just not working. And I'm thinking, like I said, wow, I went 2 weeks of leave. Like, I'm kind of tired, you know, I could use the rest, I could do things. So my 2 weeks never came. I'm still at work, working, you know, my normal hours. And then one day, my boss says, I'm about to go to a meeting to see what we're going to do about this corona, and I'll let you guys know. So this is on a Friday. So he hadn't even gone to the meeting yet. A couple hours later, he comes back and says, okay, it's official, you guys are teleworking. And part of me was like, dang, we're teleworking? But then the other part of me was like, okay, I'm thankful that we are teleworking, that we are still going to be getting paid, that my job is, you know, willing to help us during this time when people are losing their jobs left and right. I seen this morning that the unemployment rate was, I don't know, 9 million. Like, that is crazy to me that 9 million people are out of jobs. It's like 9 million people have no way to provide or take care of their families or take care of themselves because of something that no one predicted would happen. And the reality of it is that people just don't have savings to last them months at a time. So that sucks. And it's also very sad and unfortunate. So back to my story. So he says, it's official, you guys are teleworking, you know, round up everything you need to take home with you because this is like starting Monday. So all of us are like, okay, you know, we're trying to figure out how we're going to connect to the network. We're getting all these, you know, devices. So first day of telework it was cool. It was very different, and even now it's still different almost 3 weeks in, because I'm used to working in an office. I'm used to seeing my coworkers every day. I'm used to seeing my guys every day. So this is definitely an adjustment. But like I said, I am grateful that I have the opportunity to telework and have the means to do it. So that's just, you know, how things go. The gym. So recently this year, well, not recently, but this year, I actually have been very, very dedicated to going to the gym, whether it's in the morning before work or at night after work, after working my second job and then going to the gym. So when the gyms were closed, when I got the email that the gyms are closing, all these things are closing, I was like, okay, I have to figure out an alternative, because the gym has really become, you know, a good place. And I really like the gyms that I go to. So the gyms are closed. I'm thinking, wow, I need to figure out how I'm going to stay healthy and active, but also, you know, keep my mental right. Because being in the house and not doing anything and everything's closing and the stores are closed, the malls are closed, all of these things are closed, so you have no choice but to be either home or home, because that's pretty much your only option. So I'm thinking of all these ways that I'm going to stay active and keep my spirits high, because though I am working, I am in the house. I don't have to get up, I don't have to get dressed, I don't have to see people, I don't have to get fresh air. I could literally stay in here if that's what I wanted to do, but that isn't what I want to do. So every morning before work, about 4 days a week, I've been either outside walking or outside running, mostly running, but just getting that fresh air, because fresh air really does something to your mind. It just, you know, lets you know that things will be okay, even though we are in this, you know, troubled time where no one thinks that things are going to be okay. They are. And like I said, I'm a firm believer in things happen for a reason, and we just don't know, like, the outcome of this, because we can't see it right now. And, you know, people, myself included, have trouble seeing, you know, trouble believing things because we can't see them or we can't, like, physically touch them. But like I said, things will be okay. We just have to, like, know in our hearts and believe in God that things will be okay, right? Because again, he knew that this would happen. He knew that we would be okay at the end of it. So we just have to trust in him and know that, like I said, this will be okay, period. So gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. Like I said, I keep saying like I said. So the definition said that, obviously, that, you know, having these positive emotions will have a healthier mind, because you have a healthier mind, which is true, because if you think positive, you know, your mind will be positive. But if you think negative thoughts, that's all you're going to think are negative thoughts, and negative thoughts do nothing but destroy you, literally. So just a few tips. So one, keep it simple. So be thankful for the small things. You know, I could easily say be thankful that you woke up this morning, right? But that's too simple because everyone can't do that. But it's really like, you know, I'm thankful for my life. I'm thankful for the roof over my head. I'm thankful that I was able to purchase groceries and be in the house. I'm thankful that I have electricity. I'm thankful that I am not affected by COVID-19. I'm thankful that none of my friends or family have been affected by COVID-19. I'm thankful that the world/government is doing these preventative measures to prevent the spread of COVID-19. So just thinking about, you know, those kind of things, or even, you know, when this is over, I'm thankful that I will be able to see a beach, or I'm thankful that I will be able to go and see flowers outside because I haven't been able to see them. So just, you know, think small, but, you know, keep those thoughts happy, right? Next, don't put so much pressure on yourself. So social media has, I don't know, I'm really torn between this. So I keep seeing these posts on how, you know, if you don't come out of this with a business started or a new skill or something, and it's like, yeah, that's I'm not gonna say true, but like, yes, you have the time, but also people are like trying to adjust to this being a normal thing. You know, this has never happened. So in people's, I don't know, 60+ years of life, they've never had to just be in the house and not able to go to the store, or just go for a drive, or any of these things. So you can't just expect people to up and start a business when a lot of people are just trying to adjust to a new normal, which we don't know when this thing will end, because we just don't. Like, yes, people are, you know, taking these preventative measures, but you just don't know. China was on lockdown for what, 70 something days. We're not even within our 30-day window for most places. So just think about that. So we could be locked down for, I'm not gonna say locked down, but this could potentially go for up to 70 days or longer. Like, summer could be canceled, y'all. Like, canceled. All the trips, all the beaches, everything canceled, which is really, really sad. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And then the bottom line is that we can't control it. We have no control. Like, for the people who want to be controlling, you can't control this, me included. I can't control what is going on in the world. I can't control how people are not doing what they're supposed to do. I can't control how, I just can't control it. Hold it, please. Okay, back to what I was saying. So you can't control it. You can't control the situation. You can't control anything, but you can control yourself. You can control your mind. You can control the things that you do during this time. So ideally, yes, it'll be nice to learn a new skill. It'll be nice to start a business, but some people just do not have access to those kind of resources at the moment. So you can't, social media can't tell someone that you know, they didn't have the motivation, they lack discipline, or whatever these posts are saying, because you can't do that. Like, people are just trying to adjust. They're trying to figure out how they're going to get by, because a lot of people aren't working. They don't have the money to start a business. They don't have the money to learn a new skill because their primary source of income has completely stopped. So if you aren't an essential worker, you're not working, pretty much. So, I mean, yes, there are a lot of jobs, you know, that allow people to work from home, but there are also more than none not allowing people to work from home. So a lot of people's income has stopped, so they're just trying to adjust and, you know, think of how they're going to get through this, and if this lasts for months, how they will survive, because this will go on for a little bit. So yeah, so those are just a few ways that I personally have been practicing gratitude, and this is my story, so no one can change that, and I can't tell anyone what to do. I'm just telling what, you know, I know works for me. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and it was just really on my heart to share. And because a lot of people have asked me, you know, how I'm doing and how I'm feeling, and you know, and I just thought that I should come on here and share. You know, what better way than to share than make a video. So here's my video. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll be back. Bye.